What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. My name is Nate. This is where we talk about all things fragrance. Weekly rotation. Oh yeah, let's get it. They released a new promo for YSL Y Eau de Parfum Intense. I'm calling it now. This is the year of the intense is flankers. Calling it now. We have Valentino Born in Roma Intense that's coming in for me. That should be coming out this week as long as Nordstrom delivers my package in time. Anyway, I'll keep you updated about that. And then the YSL Y Eau de Parfum Intense. I don't get it. I don't get why they would release an intense version of something that gives people headaches. I just don't get it. Maybe you guys can enlighten me in the comments. And do not say money grab, because these companies have our best interests in mind. All right, enough of the bull. On Monday, I wore Détour Noir. I hate the bottle. The bottle, like everybody knows, the bottle's weird, but it's just so bad. So it's really close. It's eerily close to Layton. It's super good though. In the air, this thing was like, whew, really good. I was enjoying it. I was enjoying it a lot. Fragrantica has a note problem. I feel like it's the Wikipedia of fragrances. We need a better option. So I posted my video and I added the notes that were listed on the thing in the thing. Anyway, regardless, they were the wrong notes. Just FYI, if you watch that video, the notes are Pegasus's notes. So it's kind of confusing, but anyway, Détour Noir is good. It's smooth, it's elegant, it's, you know, it's just really well done. Eventually, I'm gonna buy a bottle of Layton just for collecting purposes. Really, truly, with this being on the market, and also Lalique White and Black. Lalique White and Black is still one of my favorites, seriously. But this is right up there with it. This one just... On Tuesday, I had a chance to wear one of the fragrances that I've been wanting to wear for a long time, very long time. I saw it first on TLTG reviews years ago, and I had the chance to pick it up. Anyway, Montel Honey Oud. It's smooth. It's rich, it's dense, the woody aspects in here. My first impression review, if you have not seen it, go check it out. Link will be up here somewhere. I picked up a lot of smoky aspects, and it's more of the woods that are in here come across as a smoky woods. So it's hard to describe, but it's not smoke. It's not like a smoky Aventus or whatever, but it's the woods in here that come across as, it's like a burnt log that I'm smelling. It's smooth, it's rich, it's creamy, and I'm in love with it. I really am. It's very dense. This is like for me at least, this is like a 3, maybe 4 spray maximum. That's when I'm really pushing off, but 3 sprays is kind of the sweet spot with this one. 2 under my shirt and 1 on the back of my neck. That seems to be pretty good. Honey Oud, I'm looking into getting into Montel a little bit more. Their bottles are a little cheesy, but I do like their first impressions that they have on me. Honey Oud is beautiful. The next fragrance I've been looking at on my shelf for like the past week, and I'm like, I'm gonna get to you. I'm gonna get to you. And then fragrances just keep coming in, and I look at other ones and I'm like, oh, well, that looks good. So I just decided today's the day. I'm wearing it. Nichonne's Annie is beautiful, stunning stuff. I wore 4 sprays of it, kind of powerful, but I was out and about, so. It's smooth, it's sexy. I get a lot of cedar in this. You know, the vanilla, the benzoin comes across very sexy and creamy and delicious, but then backed by a bunch of cedar wood. Seriously, this, it's some sun. Can't even talk. That's how good it is. Anyway, it's rich and it's refined. I look at it on my shelf and I'm like, you're mine, and I never wear it. You know, the struggles of reviewing fragrances on YouTube is actually dawning on me. Like, I have so many fragrances now that it's hard to fall in love with something when you're constantly testing new stuff. Like when you're constantly reviewing new stuff, it's hard to like latch onto one and really take it for, you know, what it is, because I'm wearing a new fragrance almost every day. I'm not complaining. I'm very blessed, and I'm happy that you guys like to watch the channel. I'm very blessed, and never would I complain ever about doing what I'm doing. But the downside is like you have so many to test, and there's so many options that it gets kind of intimidating, I guess. I'll shut up now. Thursday, I wore one of my favorite colognes ever. And this is new to my collection, but I don't know how they did it. I really don't know how they did the same thing. I'm talking about Club de Nuit Iconic, but they did the same thing they did here. What they did with Club de Nuit Intense Man to Creative Ventus. They just did it with Bleu de Chanel. I don't get it. They did such a good job with this one. It's so elegant in the air. This thing lasted all day. I was seriously blown away. It's like there's nothing really different about it than Bleu de Chanel, Eau de Parfum. Like, I don't pick up any differences whatsoever. The only difference I can really pick up, like I said, I'm not like a trained nose. That's not what my channel is about. My channel is about just experiencing fragrances, you know. If you want like in-depth analysis, there's a bunch of different fragrance reviewers on YouTube who do like in-depth, you know, breakdowns and all that stuff, but I don't do that. I try to get you guys informed as possible, but I'm not an expert. I'm not an expert. I'm just a guy trying to smell good. Anyway, Club de Nuit Iconic, some superb stuff. The only difference is with this one from Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum is this one performs so much better. This one projects off and it lasts for a long time. I would highly encourage you guys to get it if you like Bleu de Chanel, only if you like Bleu de Chanel. I might end up buying Urban Man Elixir. I just feel like the hype has kind of died on that one. I'm not sure. Let me know down in the comments down below. Don't really want to pick up Untold. Not because I don't, you know, want it. Of course I want it. I just have to be conscious of how I'm spending my money, and a Baccarat Rouge 540 clone is not something that I would wear a whole lot. It's just the DNA I have instant crush, and the DNA is not like something that I'm like jumping over the moon for. On Friday, I owe this thing an apology. I do. I trashed on it a little bit. I recently picked up Spice Bomb, the original Eau de Toilette. This is a tester. It's got a little tester thing on the back. I recently picked this one up. I got it at like an incredible price. I was like really blown away that I got it for this price. But this is amazing. I tried this out like 2-3 years ago in a Sephora. And then ever since then, I've never sprayed it on ever, and I just kind of swept it under the rug. I feel like I do that a lot, where I watch fragrance reviewers and I get so caught up in all the flankers that I don't take a look at the original. And the original is like amazing in this case. Like I'm quite disappointed in myself, to say the least. But I digress, because I have it now, and I like it. I like it a lot. There's a lot more cinnamon, tobacco, spicy. It's just really good. I felt like I was rediscovering the line for the first time, because I was like, this is really good. And it's like where everything else came from, you know? I don't know. I really enjoyed it, and I'm ashamed of myself for trashing on it. Try out the original, guys. Seriously, because that's what I mess up sometimes with that. I get so caught up in all the new flankers that I just, you know, forget about the originals. And like, I just need to at least try the originals first and then think about the flankers. On Saturday, it was a chill day. I decided to pull out Sillage by Armaf. It was sexy. It was good. Very aromatic. It's very fresh. And it's inviting too. It's funny because like I'll look on Fragrantica and I'll look at the comments and stuff, and I'll see like people what people are saying, and Somebody said that this smelled like an old lady or an old woman. And I read that and I was just like, I started picking that up. Fragrance is like this weird thing where if you mention something, you start putting things together. Like if I told you that this one smelled like a, you know, an octopus on vacation, you'd be like, wow, yeah, I picked that up a little bit. It's like, what the f does that smell like? Now you know what that smells like. It's really weird. Companies do it a lot with like sweet notes, like caramel note, like a caramel note, what? And then you're like, oh yeah, I smell the caramel. It's like the purple elephant. Don't think of a purple elephant. What are you thinking about right now? Exactly. But I think of it more as like a fresh, relaxing kind of smell. I wore this and I was just feeling good all day, knowing that I just smelled really just aromatic. I don't know, maybe I am an old lady. I don't care. I'm gonna be cashing those Social Security checks. Another one I got in, and I'm happy I did. It was on a good discount. It was a little pricier than normal, but that was YSL Le Parfum. I'm shocked that I have not bought this yet. So I wore so much of the Eau de Parfum, and the Eau de Parfum is beautiful. I love the way that the Eau de Parfum smells. I've used like a half a bottle of the big 3.0 ounce. This one is smoother, it's richer, and I'm like really just kind of, I like it. I like it a lot. And I don't know what's different about it. It does have some differences, but it's very similar. The only differences you're gonna get are like really, really close up and like really fine tuned. But I feel like this one is just a better overall scent. I know that sounds weird. They're the same, but they're better scent. Smoother, I think. And like just walking around today, I went outside for a little bit. I was like, what is that smell? Oh my God, that smells amazing. And in the air, it still smells like Eau de Parfum. I guess it's just for me, and I wear fragrances just for me, but I notice it in the air. It's like, ooh, that smells smoother and richer than like an Eau de Parfum. I do pick up a little bit more spicy nuances with this one. It's not spicy, like intense, but like spice one, but a little bit more. But it is some good stuff. I'm enjoying it right now. I just basking in the scent that is YSL Le Parfum. Let me know what you're wearing or plan to wear in the next coming days. Down in the comments down below, I would love to hear your thoughts. That's why I do these videos, guys. I love interacting with you guys. That's pretty much all I do all the time. So, you know, there you go. Take care, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow. New video tomorrow morning. Oh yeah.